Hey guys, I am back with an awesome update for my Bleed Ritualist build. If you watch the video guide or you are following the build, you know that the build is cool, it is fun, and it is strong, and you can clear the whole content with it. But it has one major weakness, and it is the speed of the clear. It clears in AoE of the mapping really slowly. A lot of people notice this while following the build or while looking at the mapping footage that I put on the guide. And I am happy to announce that we fixed this and now we have a good clearing in mapping. And by we, I name Exiled Rat Lord. I am always looking for ways of improving my build as everybody, and I was scrolling through YouTube and this video talking about the Herald of Blood pop up in my feed, and I am using Herald of Blood, so I watched the video and this guy came up with a tech revolving the Herald of Blood that helps you get massive clearing in AoE. I watched the video and yes dude, this shit works, and it is a little tech that doesn't require any extra gear, anything to make it work, and I incorporated it into my build and it works dude. So if you are following my Bleed Ritualist guide, I am going to tell you how to implement this strategy to have a good AoE clear, and you don't have to change anything. I showed you the gear, you are going to keep using the gear. I showed you the skill tree, you are not going to change the skill tree. Everything is the same. What we are going to change is the simplest thing ever, and it is support gems that are in our Herald of Blood. That is everything that we are going to do. We are also going to put basically the same support gems on Wind Dancer because Wind Dancer can do the same thing, and we are going to incorporate the Herald of Plague into our build. I did make a small adjustment to have extra spirit, like I put this point in here, 8% increase reservation efficiency of Herald skills because I didn't have enough spirit. But if you have the spirit, you don't have to do this. You can take out one of the points like this. Companions deal increased damage and put it in a reservation skill just to have the spirit to put the Herald of Plague, because you can make it work without Herald of Plague, but it is much better with the Herald of Plague. So what are we doing here? We are making the Herald of Blood poison, and we are doing that with poison 3. Then we are using bursting plague so that when an enemy that is poison dies, they make a plague burst and they poison people around them. Now, when they poison people, thanks to the bleed 3 thing, they are also, the bursting plague, when it explodes, it is going to bleed. And now that the target is bleeding, when they die, they are going to poison. And this creates an infinite chain that clears in AoE insanely. I hope they don't get rid of this tech, or that they don't nerf this for 0.4 or whatever, because it is honestly something really cool. And then the other 2 support gems are just to make the poisons more potent, because our bleeds are already potent, but the poisons are not that potent because we are not expecting to eat, so that the chain doesn't break, the poison bleed chain doesn't break because of a weak poison. We put more poison into it, so we have escalating poison, we have +1 poison, and then we have deadly poison. Supported skills deal less damage with hits, doesn't matter, 100% more magnitude of poison inflicted with supported skills. This creates that you bleed the target. When the target dies, it creates explosion. That explosion's poison. When those dies, that explosion bleeds. When those die, that explosion poisons. And there you go, right? And Wind Dancer does exactly the same, but in Wind Dancer we put corrosion just to spice things up. And that is it, brother. That is the tech. Everything else is the same build we already talked about the other day. Same build. Nothing changed. You remember that I had like a breaking armor or whatever in Herald of Blood. That was a little bit of AoE, but this is much better. This is way better, so thank you Exiled Rat Lord for this tech, because it improved my Bleed Ritualist build a lot. And everything else, it is still fun, it is still cool. We still have insane single target, but the build is insanely better for clearing the map. So I hope that this tech is useful for you guys if you are using this. Also, I incorporated this spear field into the build. Not a big deal, you cannot use it. But if you want to use it, for example, I use it a lot in the Trial of Chaos because you put a spear field and you stay AFK and the monsters can't even touch you because I have like knockback or whatever the fuck in there. But that is not the tech that I wanted to talk about today. So I hope you guys implement this and it is helpful for you. And hell, even if you are not playing my Bleed Ritualist build, This works for any kind of build that is using the Herald of Blood, because it just helps a lot in the chaining department for the AoE. So let me know what you guys think about it. So what do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I a clown? Am I a genius? Let me know everything in the comments below. I love reading comments even when they don't agree with me. Also remember to like the video, to subscribe to the channel, all that cool stuff. Guys, thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. God bless ya. And remember, don't be afraid ever, because this is just a ride.